Number 7. At a movie rental machine, the movies rent for $3, except on Tuesdays when they rent for 49 cents. Approximately what percent of the regular cost is saved by renting a movie on Tuesday? Now be very careful with the wording here. The question is what percent approximately is saved by renting a movie on Tuesday. Well, when I see the word saved, I know that it usually involves subtraction. So let me do a little bit of thinking here. I know that the regular price is $3, and I know that the reduced price is 49 cents. So I'm going to use my calculator. If you can do it in your head too, that's fine. But I prefer to use my calculator if I have it. I just don't trust my math. So that's $2.51 that I'm saving by renting my movie on Tuesday. Now that's not the question, of course, but this word is very important. That is the question. What percentage is saved? Now there are a couple of ways you can do it. I will show you the way that I would do it if I were doing it just for myself. I would take that $2.51 that I'm saving, and I would divide that by the $3 regular price. So in my calculator, I would say $2.51 divided by $3. And that is not an equal amount, so let me change my notation to be approximately 0.836, repeating, or about 84%. That is a very good savings. So if I were doing this just for myself, this is the way I would do it. If I were teaching it to students, this is not the way I would do it. And I know that sounds a little bit odd because the way I learned percents was, in my opinion, the hardest way possible. But once I learned it, I sort of have it, and I use that way a lot. But here's the way that I would show you to set it up if you're not familiar with percent. I would have you set up a proportion of saved to original. And discounts go on the top of this proportion. Originals go on the bottom. And I would say, okay, there is $2.51 out of an original $3 that I'm saving. And if I want to know what that is as a percent, I would set it up as a proportion of 100. So you could multiply these two, which would be 251, and divide that by 3.00, and you're going to get the same answer, I hope. If not, I have a problem. Yes, you get 83.66 repeating, or about 84. You don't have to move a decimal on this one. You have it already in that number because you're dividing it, you're multiplying it by 100. So either way you do it, I like answer B for this one. Depending on how you've learned to do proportions, your problem may look different, but you'll get the same answer. What you absolutely cannot forget to do is this. And by knowing the keyword saved, that usually involves subtraction somewhere. So there are lots of ways to solve this one, different trails that you can follow to get to the same answer. You can choose the one you like.